Hello there, welcome to this week's update. First and foremost, the EU4 multiplayer game. I'll most likely host a small, test game, or basically just a small game to make sure that, first and foremost, to get my own bearings, but also make sure that people that are interested in joining a game can connect, etc. And depending on the people's schedule, we might start this weekend on Sunday, or we'll most likely start next weekend, and we'll do some testing in the week to come. But we'll have to see here. If everyone is ready on Sunday, we'll most likely start the game on Sunday. Basically, I'll also be taking contact with all the people that are interested. I'll be sending them most likely a message asking for either contact info other than YouTube, so that we can basically get in contact. We'll most likely use Skype or teamspeak to communicate with. So again, it's also for those that would be interested in communicating while playing, basically talking. So I'll be most likely shipping out those messages during the day. It might take a couple of hours. I am more or less about to run away here, so we'll have to see how that goes. Secondly, I am considering starting another EU4 series to run alongside the current one, since it more or less seems like it won't actually go anywhere in terms of achievements. And potentially also a Crusader Kings 2 series. I'll basically have two EU4 and one Crusader Kings series running, as well as the multiplayer game if it happens. Or rather, when it happens. It's just a matter of at which time, either this weekend or the next. We'll have to see. Any suggestion, of course, to both series will be appreciated, and hopefully I will not run into the same issues with another Crusader Kings game as the last one. Another suggestion for EU4 has been the extended timeline mod. It's a rather funny mod, but I've been testing it out, and it more or less runs like syrup on my computer. I haven't figured out why. There's a bottleneck somewhere, but I don't know why. Don't know what, not why. So if it runs that slow, it's basically something that I will not be able to play with, basically because I will get bored so quickly due to a scope of thousands of years and slow time, and of course the fact that battles take forever, especially in the early game. I have been messing around with it. It's kind of interesting. It's an interesting mod, but I think the scope is a little bit too big for EU4 terms. There are no real challenges, if you will. You can most likely start at any time as one province minor. You can most likely start North Korea and conquer everything. Basically, it's an interesting mod, but we'll have to see. I might pick it up later, but right now it just doesn't feel like something that I would be able to do on my own. It would simply be too boring, too fast. But I might play it in the future if the team that or the people that I will play the multiplayer game with will feel that to be fun. But we'll see what we come up with there. Other than that, I am still playing the Minecraft series. It's been ages since I had an update. I'm not dead yet, but I have been doing some work on my own, basically during Christmas, among other things, where I've basically been setting up a new compound, which has been taking forever because of the fact that I can't, use creative to do it, which is a pain in the ass, especially since I've set up a completely new storage system. I've set up an entire new base. I have been using a couple of mods I said I wouldn't, but I kind of had to get resources, so we'll see how that goes. That series will shortly be back. In other news, or other future releases, there was a question about whether or not I would be playing Hearts of Iron 4 when it comes out. I'm pretty sure I will, but seeing as I don't have any prior experience with Hearts of Iron, I might, I'm a little bit unsure if I own 3, or I might pick it up just to get a little bit of experience, learn the ropes, etc. But I will most likely get Hearts of Iron 4. And I'm pretty sure my first series will be something along the lines of a noob learns Hearts of Iron 4 or something like that. Basically, I'll be testing the ropes, learning the game, and I think that could be fun, but it might just be frustrating. Other interesting new games are more or less Dying Light. It's more or less the only one that I have my eye on. That's coming out in the near future. It's more or less an apocalypse-based game where the night is full of terrors. Yeah, I went there, or something along those lines, but it's basically a survivor / horror / zombie game, FPS, that looks fairly interesting, and I will probably pick it up. I guess I can call it an FPS. You use basically whatever you can. Day, gather items, the night, hide. In that terms, it's really close to Minecraft, but it's really far away. That's basically the only thing that's close to it, but it looks interesting and I will probably pick it up. So if there's any interest in me doing a LP of that, let me know. Other than that, there's not really much to say. I do play a bit on my PS4. Mostly it's Destiny and Far Cry right now, so if anyone wants to join me there or have me set up a stream or anything, feel free to comment in the comments. If you want to both really, or just one, anything there. Other than that, I can't really come up with anything in particular. If there's anything I've forgotten or left out, I'll probably drop it in the comments, or I will simply add it to the update next week on Friday. It will probably be a bit better than just audio over video. I'll probably add my... I had an update earlier where I basically put the video in a window and had some text on the side. I'll probably do something along those lines for a new update video to make it a little bit easier to, well, go through. And as usual, you'll find everything, well, at least the most important information in the description of the video. So, hope you liked this update, and next update will be next Friday. I'll see you then. Bye.